I will teach you how to stretch to get 10 to 30% improvement in your pain on average within 5 to 7 minutes of doing a proper stretch. When you do this, try to focus on how to do this right instead of pushing through it, because it takes time to learn something new. The most important thing that I want you to remember is if your pain is getting better or decreasing, you're doing it right. If the pain is getting worse or increasing, then you're doing it wrong. I want you to stop, back off, and then try again. If it continues to cause a lot of pain, try a different day, because you're not going to get everything to go away in one time anyway. So there's no need to cause a bunch of unneeded pain. Now, the amount of tension that I want you to feel, let's say if we use a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is you feel a lot of pain and 1 is you hardly feel it, I want you to feel very little tension, because we're holding it for such a long period of time. If you use a lot of tension, then as you stretch, your body's going to tighten and spasm the muscles to protect itself as you're trying to stretch, and you're going to play a tug of war, and it's going to get uncomfortable really quickly. So let's say, for example, if you feel it to like a 3 to a 4, I want you to use 3 to 4 times less tension when you do the stretch, again, because we're holding it for such a long period of time. Now, another detail is that as you hold the stretch, you can't take breaks. You have to find the position and hold it for the whole time. Because when we hold one position for a long time, our body says, hey, this muscle has been here for a long time. I need to make it longer. Every time we move, it resets the timer that our body needs to make the muscle longer. So once you find a comfortable position, you're going to hold it without taking a break. So let's say, for example, I'm going to stretch this trap. Initially, I'll take my hand and I'm going to start pulling my head away until I feel a light amount of tension or a light stretch, and then I'm going to hold it. And I'm going to hold it, and once it lets go, it can take 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Every time it's going to be different, but only when it lets go and all the pain or all the tension goes away, I'm going to add a light or tiny amount of tension again till I feel that light stretch, and then I'm going to hold it again. And I'm going to hold it, and then once that lets go, I'm going to pull a little bit more. And always I'm going to be searching for a light amount of tension as I'm holding the stretch. Once you're done with the 5 to 7 minutes, come out of it really slowly. If you end up moving quickly, it's going to feel like somebody's poking you with a needle, and it can feel sharp and really uncomfortable. So if you've held it for a long period of time, ease into it and ease out of it, because again, it can get really uncomfortable. Now I will have some live demonstrations as I do this with a patient so that you can follow along on how to do this to get a good amount of relief from your pain that you can do anywhere.